Is Djibrirou Kane. I am an artist and educator from Senegal. I presently live here in Columbus, Ohio. Well, the main purpose of this show is to simply celebrate the visual arts and inspire any person who is watching. I strongly believe that works of art can make a big difference in our lives if we are simply willing to open up to works of art every time we are interacting with a painting or a drawing. And if you look at the work of art and we immerse ourselves in it, we can definitely see ourselves being enhanced. And works of art can also enhance our environment. Through works of art, the artist can actually give to the world this beauty that can actually make an impact in our inner being. And through works of art, the artist can also speak to us in a special way by sharing messages and raising awareness. So works of art, we can truly say that they're just modern things of beauty, but they are also powerful tools of communication. Well, after these few words on the power and the beauty of art, I would like to open up this presentation by talking about this piece, which is actually a tribute to women of Africa and the diaspora. It's actually part of a series of paintings called Tribute to Women of Africa and the Diaspora. I think that women of Africa and the diaspora are very special figures that have played an important role not only in the social and economic landscape of Africa and the diaspora. And I think we owe a huge debt of gratitude to these women because we were raised with their care, their dedication, and also their affection. We can definitely say that each one of us were inspired by a special woman in the house and that transformed our lives. And these women, they're very multitasking. They do all kinds of things. And that multitasking happens not only within the walls of the house and also beyond the walls of the house. This is an acrylic painting. It's paint that I used on canvas. And these lines that you see right here are actually forms that try to symbolize her dynamic energy. And also I use lots of earth colors and also lots of light in order to symbolize those colors of Africa and also that beautiful sunshine. She's an amazing caregiver, doing a whole lot of things in the house, taking care of the children. And I also would like to say, in addition to that great role as a caregiver, the women of Africa is a true warrior in the field of economy. Because most of the time they will wake up at the break of dawn, going to the market, selling, doing all kinds of activities just to make sure that there is food on the table. And oftentimes they would even risk their safety in the traffics, for they would get very close to the cars, trying to sell people, and they can even get hurt in the process. So I think that they're doing amazing things, and their contribution definitely deserves a huge recognition. And as I just said earlier, they would actually go down and carrying heavy things on their heads, just trying to make sure there is survival within the home. And we can see it here with this one who's actually carrying a ball on her head. And this is also a symbol of all the burdens that they carry on a daily life. And there are many, many examples of women who are actually leaders in the field of economy. If, for example, we go to Benin, we have these special women that we call Nana Bens, who actually dominate the field, for example, of the industry of the textile. You go, for example, to Casamance in Senegal, we see those women who are actually on the rice fields and who are working really, really, really hard. Again, just like as I showed on this piece, those lines that we see here, those curves and swirls, are just symbols to try to show her dynamic energy. So these women, they're really amazing. And there is just something about their fearlessness. There is something about their character that forces admiration. Just like I said, with these pieces, we also have the same concept of the woman going to the market. Now, I was inspired when I went to Senegal in 2015. There is this marketplace where mostly fish is sold, and I saw these women actually carrying out all kinds of activity, and usually sitting or walking under the blistering heat and do everything that they can in order to sell and bring something in the house. And that's why I have here this hand that has a recipient, and this recipient that is giving, because I'm trying to show that she has a heart of generosity. Not only giving in terms of the economy, but also giving in terms of her care, her wisdom in the house. The same concept, you can also still see that on this work. Those curves, those swirls, that actually symbolize her dynamic energy. So if you can also look at very close, we can actually see these symbols. These symbols actually reflect her type of clothing, because usually those are type of wax textiles, and these are some type of designs that we see. So it also becomes a symbol of femininity. So that's what I wanted to actually share with you for this very first Kane's Art Show. These pieces that I titled Tribute to the Women of Africa and the Diaspora. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you another time for another Kane's Art Show. Thank you.